MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Ian Anderson is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
First pitch, 720.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. And this will be fouled away. Villar is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jonathan Villar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pete Alonso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
To 1-2 now. Conforto is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets strand 1. Nothing for the Mets in the first, and after a break, the Braves swing the bat. Stay tuned to MLB. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ender Inciarte comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Now here it comes.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Nimmo is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Popped him up. Davis shading to his right, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Still. So striding forward now, Dominic Smith. He went deep in the contest last night.
Dominic Smith.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. And it's fouled away. Nope. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's Brandon Nimmo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next for the Mets, James McCann. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. McCann, the former Chicago White Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Rounded weakly to the left. Davis has got it. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth.
Acuna digs in now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Junior.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Back up the middle, and there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A ball and a strike now. Runners on first with one down. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Austin Riley is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The set, and the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball one. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Back goes Ozuna to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Mets. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. He's set. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And that misses. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Alex Jackson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and a strike to count. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hit sharply on the ground. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Fouled off. Alonso, a native Floridian. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted him.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Plate now, Dominic Smith. Fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a called strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Popped up. Riley has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Ender Inciarte.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And it's quickly 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McKinney's there for it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In order go the Braves. They're still down. It's 2-0. Standing in, James McCann comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Ball 2 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game
Jr.
isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Austin Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready now, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways. Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Looking up is Inciarte, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. The second for one. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play. In now, J.D. Davis. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's 0 for 5. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And 1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Ozuna. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Digging in, Alex Jackson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Outside, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Carrasco pauses. The 2-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 2 left. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Out in front of it, strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round trip of the game so far.
They're missing over the hardwood plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
James McCann is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jeff McNeil. He flew out in his last at-bat. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
0-1, here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. No balls and a strike to count.
Junior.
Comes set with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Ready with another 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Dansby Swanson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound, and fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Johan Camargo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. McKinney is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll start us off in the 8th. From the stretch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jonathan Villar becomes the first out of the inning. And the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Ready with the 0-2.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Mets. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Alex Jackson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
The high fastball is in there.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, man. This lineup has had no answer to their opponent on the mound so far.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Victor Arano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. J.D. Davis is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he somehow gets that one by him, 3-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Inciarte's there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, James McCann. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And a full count for James McCann, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, the left fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So stepping in, Billy McKinney. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here comes the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Acuna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Jacob Barnes, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Now pitching for New York, number 40, Jacob Barnes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play.
Junior.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Smith over to his right. At the plate, Austin Riley. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the belt, the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Johan Camargo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The New York Mets blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Carlos Carrasco earns his 5th winner of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL East, the Mets tallied 5 home runs overall as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-1. The Chicago Cubs took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 5-4. The Cardinals beat the visiting Marlins 3-2. The Giants bested the visiting Nats 5-4. The Cincinnati Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 7-0. The Dodgers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 2-1. The Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 3-2. The New York Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 5-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Tampa Bay Rays amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-7. The Baltimore Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-4. The Detroit Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 4-1. The Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-1. The Angels took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-2. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa smacked a home run and drove in 3, leading Texas to victory over the Mariners 6-5. Kyle Tucker dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Astros downed Oakland 9-8. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.